Hey everybody! Hey, hey, hey! I have missed y'all so much. G3, my peoples, Lil Zoe, Cavell, Emmanuel, Maya, my good sis Alex. That kid pick of Angel, it's beautiful, right? Literally a queen. So, guys, tonight we will be honoring Angel Reese. We know her as the Bayou Barbie, AR10, now the League Barbie. I didn't come back since our last game versus Iowa. So obviously we lost in the Elite Eight. 2 days after that, Angel Reese announced via American Vogue that she would be taking her talents to the WNBA draft. We are so proud of her. So we're going to send her off in style with a personalized stream. We will be watching the draft and we'll also be honoring Angel. Hey, Berg. Bear Beauty and Wealth, big time. She'll always be the Bayou Barbie to us. We miss you for show. Hi, Troy. Hi, Jakira. Yeah, guys, today we're only going to talk about Angel. We will do a whole nother live stream talking about like the team, transfer portal, who got in, who's coming, all of that. We'll talk about that another time. But today we're just going to talk about Angel. Okay, let's get started.
Angel Reese, where do we begin? What you meant to LSU, what you meant to women's basketball. Angel Reese, where do we begin? What you meant to LSU, what you meant to women's basketball. What you meant to everyone who looked up to you during your time in Baton Rouge. You've inspired generations. You've won at the highest level. You've set dominating records. You've moved the needle. And you're just getting started.
She blocked that while holding her own shoe.
She's on a low block and just about unstoppable when she gets it down there.
Really nice job that time to get into the body of Pili.
For Angel Reese, it is her size, her speed, and her strength physically.
I know the real Angel Reese, and the person I see every day is a strong person. He's a caring, loving person, bro. The crown she wears is heavy, bro.
From Baltimore to the Bayou, to wherever you go next in the WNBA, keep being unapologetically you. Keep being Angel.
Yo, it was back in '07, did a couple of tapes, did a couple DVDs, made a couple mistakes. Didn't know what I was doing, but I put on a cape. Now it's which world tour should I go on a date? So you told me I would lose, but I won. I might cop a million Jimmy Choos just for fun. Cause bitches couldn't take what was in me. Australia, Sydney, might run up in Disney. Out in LA with Lindsay, got the eye of the tiger, the lion of Judah. Now it's me and my time, it's just me and my prime. Everything I tried to teach them, they gon' see it in time. Tell them bitches get a stick, I'm done leading the blind. Got 2 shows tonight, that's Brooklyn and Dallas. Then the private party at the Buckingham Palace. Which means I gotta fly like a movie, no commercial. As young money, cash money, yeah, I'm universal.
Bayou Barbie is out, guys. Bayou Barbie is out. What they gonna say now? Like, my girl is a national champion, okay? 34 double doubles, holds the record. Can we talk about her impact on and off the court, like social media, American Vogue, being a model? Can we talk about little black girls being able to look up to Angel Reese and see her win at the level that she won at on and off of the court? When we talk about impact, we have to be talking about Angel Reese when it comes to college basketball. Like, so, so beautiful. I'm going to miss Angel so much. I'm gonna miss Angel so, so much. I'm really gonna miss Ten. She's so fun to watch. Like, I know everybody in this chat is gonna miss her too. We've watched her all season to get the flop part got me. Gosh. Mm. That- What's your favorite Angel Reese moment? AR the biggest. That's my girl. Yes. Hey boo. Hey Zara. Can't be replaced. Facts. That's facts. Okay. Let me get us pulled up, guys. See what's headed. Okay. They got something called the countdown we could watch together too. Oh, sorry. My girl ain't going to the NFL. Yeah, I thought it's a WNBA countdown. I saw Milky, but I didn't see Coach G yet, guys.
Save the best part for last, but it's all the best part. I don't know where to begin.
Okay, so Angel Reese is about to join the show, so we'll definitely watch. I'll wait for Angel to pull up. Um, Let me check the chat. I'm glad I can say I witnessed this live. Yes, it starts at 6:30. Countdown is about to interview Angel. Okay, we'll watch that together. Fave moment press conference with her and Fly. Oh my gosh. That one makes me cry so bad if you're talking about after the Iowa game. He's there, Coach G. Did y'all see his fit? Don't know why I'm crying. She'll be missed. The shoe block, the TikTok dance and shoe block, literally and one. Then when uh, okay, here she goes. Here she goes.
American Angel Reese squeezes it in.
The biggest goal is to be a national champion, and that's what I did.
All right, Angel Reese. She blocked that while holding her own shoe.
I just want to dominate as much as I can and being able to be there for my teammates.
We are just about 20 minutes away from the tip of the 2024 WNBA draft. Look at everyone in their seats. I mean, it's crazy to see them there.
Marky, Marky, Marky.
She looks like she's in business mode, but
hey,
we know who
Coach.
she's here to see, and we have
Louisiana.
The one and only
She's shouting.
Angel Reese
Oh
here
my
with us on
God,
set.
she looks
Angel,
like she's at the Met Gala.
congratulations.
Angel looks gorgeous.
And I thought
Talk
that
about
you like broke the
expensive.
internet when you declared for the WNBA.
Oh yeah, she broke the
declared
internet.
in Vogue that you
American
were headed to
Vogue.
the WNBA, but you breaking it tonight. Tell us about this outfit because I know there's a story about how this came together.
Okay, so I had ordered a dress like a couple months ago, just got it a week before and it didn't fit. So I got here Wednesday. I didn't get this dress till Friday. So I just got this dress, 3 days ago?
What?
And
It's made for
luckily
you,
I got it put together. Bronx and Brinko, and then I had a Simon Miller clutch, and then Christian Louboutin.
It's giving. It's giving. I
everything.
love it. Yes.
You talked about busting the internet and talking about you made the decision to come to the WNBA. I remember when you posted, should I stay or should I go? And you decided to go. What went into making that decision?
It was a hard decision. I mean, LSU was so good to me. The community there, they inherited me into the Bayou Barbie, but it was time for me to take new beginnings. And I was excited. I mean, I did a lot in college. I won a national championship, and I'm getting my degree, and that's all I ever wanted out of college. So I did everything I wanted, and now it's time to start over, so I'm excited for it.
And one thing I love about you, Angel, is that you talk your talk, but you also back it up. And one thing I appreciate about you is this week we've seen you in the gym. We've seen you cooking in the lab with, I think it was Chris Brickley.
Yeah, and Tim
so
Martin,
why do you think it's so important for you to show that different aspect of your game as you translate to the pros?
I mean, obviously, I'm just all about growth. I'm a sponge, and I want to learn, and I know what places I have my weaknesses. So I'm excited for that. I mean, Cash. I was the #1 wing coming out of high school, and people don't know that. But I make
People
sacrifices
forgot that
for my
about
team, and
her.
I do whatever it takes to win. So I'm excited for this next level, and whatever team I go to, they're getting a competitor and a winner.
Now, Angel, I covered you a lot in college, and one thing that is remarkable to me is you put up over 20 points, double-digit rebounds, 2 years in a row. Would you mind if we referred to you as the WNBA Dennis Rodman? You feeling that?
I don't know. I mean, we're gonna see. I mean, rebounding is something I know I can always do if my shot's not falling. I just want to get as many rebounds as I can. I know my teammates miss shots, so I'm gonna have to figure that out again. But yeah, that's just something I know I can always bring to the table. I'm really quick around the basket. I'm ambidextrous, as a lot of people may not know.
I'm on left hand.
Yeah, I'm both. I do both. So yeah.
Well, we are so excited for your future, Angel, and thank you for putting everybody on notice. She said the #1 wing coming out of high school.
That part,
okay?
remember
Take
that.
the limitations off. Go spend time with your family and friends, and enjoy this night.
Thank you guys.
Congratulations.
Hopefully I'm here one day. I want to do this.
Oh, we got a spot for you. Let us keep our jobs for a second, okay?
Yes, we have a seat for you. Don't worry about that.
Thank you.
All right, y'all. More WNBA countdown headed your way.
Pins for Angel. I'm
We are
so
getting ready to
proud,
tip
guys.
about
I'm just so
7:30
proud.
p.m.
Like,
the draft is tonight. A highly anticipated draft. This draft class has got
Shout out
so
to
many
Angel Reese.
superstars. And guys, we are on the orange
Big
carpet.
Ten
So because we're on the
AR.
orange carpet, I feel like it's time
Watching
for
it
us
on
to
TV
talk
now. Hey,
a
Jewel.
little bit of fashion. What do y'all think?
Let's do it.
All right. So
Best dress
we've
tonight?
got our emojis here, and we are going to start with. Oh my goodness, we're gonna start with Angel Reese. We could have kept her up here. What's the emoji reading on?
I'm giving
Angel
her
Reese?
all 3 of my emojis. She broke the internet with this for me. She
Okay,
thinks
I'm
bomb, love, and everything. Fire.
Okay, I'm going bomb too.
Yeah.
And the story behind it, like just got the outfit
Yes.
days ago. That
means
wild.
that's a woman that can wear anything.
I'm
correct.
with you, CP. All right, who do you have, Carolyn?
I have Caitlin Clark.
our girl is a star.
Head to
Angel
toe.
then Brink.
I
Yes.
got a little bomb fire.
I like
with that
CC
and
look
the
though.
glasses.
CC brought
Sheldon
it.
was working those glasses.
I'm going love.
I
really
like
loved it.
Rakia's second
just-
I think
fit.
it's bomb for me.
It's bomb.
Yeah.
What puts it over the top?
Oh, I think it was a head to toe.
Okay.
And then also it was the banjo that was blinging. And
It wasn't
we're
close.
proud of you,
It wasn't
Caitlin.
close,
And the
Alex.
abs.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it was abs as well.
It was the abs. I am going with this fire.
Okay.
And you know who this fire is for?
Who?
Cameron Brink. Come on
The
now.
slip,
Look at
the legs.
Cameron
Okay.
Brink. De'Erica Hamby said Cameron Diaz.
It's
She's a
right.
serving
It's-
model Hollywood.
It's giving thigh. It's giving shoulder. I mean, it's sleek with the hair. I am just loving the whole look. I mean,
what
it
I
looks
love
like money.
about this is these women are just on fleek.
Of course. It's the Bayou Barbie in the Big Apple, serving up your favorite chicken fingers. India, your order's ready.
Can you start our poster?
Yeah, we're huge fans. Thank you. Thank
Thank
you guys.
you
Have
so
a good
much.
one. Thank you. I appreciate
We will
you
never
being
see Angel
best
Reese in an
sauce for the
LSU
best chicken
uniform
fingers.
again.
Tell
We'll
Todd
never
he
see
bet-
Angel Reese play
He
in the
pretty good at
PMAC
this
again. When we streamed
Bird
that
up.
senior
You
day,
leave my impact,
that was really her last time in the
like this
PMAC. That's
change,
crazy.
Giving young little girls the look that they can do these things, and you never really see a young black girl being able to do this. So I want them to have a face and understand like they can have these same opportunities that I have. Women's sports has dominated the most kind of in the college game with NIL. I've been able to be more than an athlete. I think that has kind of really helped me. I mean, I love modeling, I love fashion, and to announce I was going into the draft, I did vote. So
Oh.
like being able to do stuff like that, I think
He's
has just been
right.
great for me because I'm not just a basketball
He
player. I
said
like
it was
taking pictures. I like
MTSU,
going
Middle
out, I like
Tennessee.
having
That was the
fun
last
and
game in the
putting on
PMAC.
nice
Technically,
clothes,
he's right
too.
about
So
that.
being able to be
She will
both
be
because
back
on the
courtside
court,
though,
that's
for
how I
real.
like
I'm
to
only
be
watching
Bayou Barbie
WNBA for
because
Angel.
on the court,
Oh
I'm
no,
not
baby,
active. I
we
went
are
out,
definitely
I
gonna be
just
streaming
done,
Angel
and I'm
games
also a
because
dog
I'm gonna
on
be
the court for
watching.
people. That's what I'm gonna miss at LSU. Having 15,000 people there on every given night was crazy, and the culture there was just something that I always remember. They made me the Bayou Barbie, so I'll never forget where I came from. It's crazy how the game is going right now and being able to surpass the men. I mean, it's exciting, and I think our games are so much more interesting right now, and so many people are tuning in and watching us, and I love it. I mean, being able to be a part of this, I want to be a great player, but I always want to leave my impact, and I think I've done that. Todd Grace has been amazing. He loves women's sports. He comes out and sits courtside at our games and supports us, and you love that. I mean, not a lot of women earlier on have gotten the respect that women have gotten right now, so I think we're trying to even that out and being able to do that and have our way right now. Women are leading the way right now. The box combo with an extra piece of toast and an extra sauce with a lemonade with like ice. How I would describe cane sauce is yummy, delicious, magical. I'll see you at the draft. One love.
Just a few years ago, Angel Reese worked her way up and became one of, if not the most versatile and dominant hooper in their class, which allowed her to become.
As we watch this, guys, I just really want y'all to see how God moved in Angel's life through her mother, through her brother, her family, and literally just showed up for her. Last year, when you look at the NCAA tournament and you see the path she was on, I was in her numbers last night. She had 555 rebounds in last season, the 2022 to 2023 season. Grace, grace, grace. Like, God has showed up for her in tremendous ways. She has moved the needle. She's kicked down the door. She's opened it up for other girls to win. And truly, she's been an inspiration to young and old, black and white, Latina, all of them. So like, it's really been a blessing to watch Angel. And as we watch this before the draft starts at 6:30, we'll have enough time to finish it. Just really look how far this girl has come and how hard she's worked and how much she deserves what she's getting tonight. Her flowers.
A household name and simply has always stood out for her competitive edge and confidence, but has always approached every single one of her games like it was her very last. And
wait, what's Angel live on? I just seen it. Where at, guys? Instagram or TikTok? What time is it where I'm at? It's 6:20 Central IG. Okay, let me look real quick. Okay, I see it.
Somebody phone ringing. Hello. Y'all gonna be cool after this weekend.
There go Caitlin behind her.
Always had it in her to come back 10 times stronger. This is the Angel Reese story. Angel Reese was born on May 6, 2002 in Randalltown, Maryland. From a very young age, Angel showed a natural flair for numerous sports that included track, swimming, ballet, and basketball. Now, her mother, also Angel Reese, played ball at the University of Maryland, Baltimore.
Shout out to Big Angel Reese, her mother. Shout out to her, truly.
County. She finished her career with over 1,300 points and over 100 blocks, but is also in the UMBC Hall of Fame. Her father, Michael, was a 6'8" star player for Boston College, as well as Loyola in Maryland. However, not too long after her younger brother Julian was born, Angel's parents split up, and from that day on, the three of them held it down. Since Angel and her younger brother Julian always had that competitive spirit in them, they would constantly get into fights on the court regarding who was better when playing one-on-one, which undoubtedly resulted in their mother removing the whole goal from their driveway. As a kid, Angel would go to her mother's games as she played in a basketball league on Sundays. Those experiences really played a part in her development. As she even stated, quote unquote, that was something that was always inspiring to me. She always been independent and she molded that into me. I am who I am because of her. Now on the basketball court, Reese spent her younger years playing the point guard position before having 2 growth spurts by her first year of high school. And while attending the St. Francis Academy in Baltimore, Maryland, her raw talent made her able to start and be a very valuable piece. As a 9th grader, nobody could handle her on the glass, as Reese was literally a walking double-double, putting up 11 points and 11 rebounds a contest. By the end of that season, Angel went on to earn All-Metro First Team honors from the Baltimore Sun and ended her freshman campaign dropping 20 points and 24 rebounds in a 56-55 overtime loss. That was to Hamilton Heights Christian Academy at the high school national semifinals. As a 10th grader, Reese was an All-Metro First Team selection and overall just became more of a balanced player, as she upped her averages to 18 points and 12 rebounds a game. Coming into her junior season, Angel was already 6'3", and no matter who she faced up against, she completely dominated, and nobody on defense had a single answer for her dominating offensive inside presence, but also had a competitive Carolina and Tennessee. And in just a month from entering the portal, Angel Reese decided to take her talents to LSU. Angel highly considered joining Don Staley at South Carolina, but fortunately LSU was able to swoop her in. She ultimately just thought that joining the Tigers would be more of a better fit, on top of the fact that she really trusted head coach Kim Mulkey, and she instantly.
How many people are so thankful that she chose LSU? Like, I'm so thankful that she went to LSU, was able to be a part of NIL, was able to, have that bond with Coach Monkey. Like, she picked the right thing going to LSU for sure.
Instantly showed what she was about, because in her very
34
first game
double
in LSU
doubles.
uniform, she scored 31 points, 13 rebounds in a win over Bellarmine. On December 14, 2022, Angel had a stellar performance, putting up 32 points and 15 rebounds in a win over Lamar. Reese had her 20th straight double-double with 14 points and 14 rebounds in a win over Alabama. But over Ole Miss, Angel went on to have the game of her life, putting up 36 points and 20 rebounds and tapped it off with the win. Her physical presence and her grit played a big part with the team's success in the NCAA tournament. Reese led her team to the Final Four, where she would score 24 points and 12 rebounds in a win over Virginia Tech, but then put everything she had on the line in the national championship game against Iowa, where she scored an impressive 15 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists in a win.
Wait, Bluter was over there pissed. She tried to say that Angel traveled.
She had on the line in the national championship game against
Watch
Iowa,
Bluter, y'all.
where she scored an impressive 15
Girl,
points,
bye.
10 rebounds, and 5 assists in a win to experience her first championship victory. Angel Reese's emergence that she's made since high school is quite impressive. From grinding her way up into being a consensus top 5 player in the country to having to deal with injury and critics, she's always remained true to herself, to go along with always having determination and leadership, which has allowed her to become a national champion.
I don't know how to feel right now, but we did it. This is for Baltimore, this is for the SEC, this is for everybody that doubted us.
And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Angel.
Oh, Lord, Lord, Lord. Unapologetically Angel. Unapologetically Angel. Headed back over to the countdown, guys. Begins in a few more minutes.
Not only have played for her, but also to say she's family for life.
Okay. They're not on yet. Beautiful picture of Angel. Her and Milwaukee. If you guys haven't seen the fit from today, Angel got the dress a few hours ago and is the best dressed at the draft. I mean, favor, honestly, is truly not fair. Okay. She got that shit on. Our girl look good. Every time somebody spins, she feels it. Thank you for streaming 2 minutes. I can't take it. Def made an impact. She gonna be. Is she gonna? Yep. Alexa's already starting. Please, I don't want to hear it. It's 4 more minutes, guys. I want to play a song real quick. Yeah, we're definitely gonna miss her. I know I'm gonna miss her for sure. Does anybody? Oh, I guess we could watch her announcement real quick since somebody said that. Bayou Barbie out? No, I really did cry. When she originally announced it, I really did cry. I really, really did. I'm not gonna lie. Did G post his fit? Y'all let me know when y'all see what Coach G wore. We
Angel
do gotta
Reese.
have a conversation though about like LSU women's basketball and all of that.
Hey, hey, hey.
Look at President Tate, y'all.
Hey. Hold on, now you. Hey.
President Tate funny.
All right, let's do this. 4 years. Where to begin? To my family, my mom, my MVP. To Baltimore and the Turks. To LSU, my PMAC home. To my teammates and coaches, managers and trainers. To God and His blessing of a life. Thank you. All of this is because of you. Thank you for loving me and supporting me in everything I do. For standing by me at my lowest. For making every second of the past 4 years a dream come true. I'm leaving college with everything I ever wanted. A degree, a national championship, and this platform I could have never imagined. This is for the girls that look like me, that's going to speak up on what they believe in. It's unapologetically you. To grow women's sports and to have an impact on those coming next. This was a difficult decision, but I trust the next chapter because I know the author. Bayou Barbie, out.
Amen. I'm so proud of Angel. I'm so happy for her. She deserves it. Okay, guys, we'll be streaming it soon.
Yo, it was back in '07, did a couple of tapes, did a couple DVDs, made a couple mistakes. Didn't know what I was doing, but I put on a cape. Now it's which world tour should I go on a date? See, you told me I would lose, but I won. I might cop a million Jimmy Choos just for fun, cause bitches couldn't take what was in me. Australia, Sydney, might run up in Disney. Out in LA with Lindsay, got the eye of the tiger, the lion of Judah. Now it's me and my time, it's just me and my prime. Everything I tried to teach them, they gon' see it in time. Tell them bitches get a stick, I'm done leading the blind. Got 2 shows tonight, that's Brooklyn and Dallas. Then the private party at the Buckingham Palace, which means I gotta fly like a movie, no commercial. That's Young Money, Cash Money, yeah, I'm universal. I hear they coming for me, because the top is loaded. What the fuck they gon' say? What the fuck they gon' say? and buy my mother a couch. Now I'm sitting at the clothes and bought my mother a house. You can never understand why I grind like I do. Micaiah and Jelani, why I grind like I do. Cause even when my daddy was on crack, I was crack. Now the whole album crack. You ain't gotta skip a track. I ain't gotta get a plaque. I ain't gotta get awards. I just walk up out the door. All the girls will applaud. All the girls will come in. As long as they understand that I'm fighting for the girls that never thought they could win. Cause before they could begin, you told them it was the end. But I am here to reverse the curse that they live in. Got 2 bones to pick, I'ma only choose one. You might get a dress on the second album, which means you can breathe till I motherfucking say so. So all my bad bitches, I could see your halo. They coming for me, because the top is loaded. But they gon'
Famer Rebecca Lobo, we are so happy to be with you for what feels like not just a moment, but a movement in women's basketball. Coming off just an incredible Final Four, the league could not be in a more exciting place than it is right now.
Certainly, the attention on women's basketball right now is at an all-time high, and this league has been poised and ready for at least the last 2 decades for this moment. We have the star power, we have the elite play on the floor, but it's been a bit of a hidden gem. Well, it's not going to be hidden much longer, and a lot of that is because of this draft class and Caitlin Clark. The way she has driven attendance, the way she has driven viewers to watch the games on television is going to elevate the WNBA to the next level.
You know, Rebecca, it's amazing because I went back to watch the draft from last season and you came on and you said there's been a robust conversation around the Final Four. I don't know what's bigger than robust, but it got even bigger this season. It's robustier this year. And how do we play? How do we build off of last year? More talent, more eyes on the game, more bodies here at the draft to cheer and celebrate this draft class. It's gotten better and better. A movement is so right, Ryan. It's a truly special, special day.
You know, a lot of this, of course, has come with Caitlin and her greatness, her ability to rise to the moment over and over again. And talking with Sue Bird, I think she uses a great word to describe what it's like watching Caitlin. And she says, it's thrilling. We know she's great. We know she's captivated the country. Why? What about Caitlin makes her so captivated?
Caitlin Clark is different from any other player we have ever seen in the women's game, and it starts with the distance with which she shoots the basketball. We've never seen a player shoot from that deep range with that kind of efficiency to spread the floor the way that she does, and as a result can not only get to the rim, but can find open teammates. Simply said, never seen a player like this before.
You know, it's incredible. Her range makes you have to guard her from 35 feet away from the basket. But Caitlin is also quick. She's elusive. She has incredible body control. So you
This
run
is why
out
y'all
on
should have
her
let
to
me
try to
play the
prevent
rest
her
of
from
my Nicki
knocking down that
Minaj.
three,
I'm
which
the
she can
best
do. And
song
she has the ability to go by
dedicated
you.
to Angel
She has
Reese,
the vision to
guys.
find her teammates.
This is
Defending
why.
her. You
I
are
knew
in
what I was
constant
doing.
contradiction
We can't
with
hear.
yourself
We can't
when
hear.
you're
We
guarding
can't
Caitlin
hear.
Clark. She also
I
has to
told
sit
you.
there
No,
like she can't
no,
hear us
no.
talking about it, which is handling
Wait, Hog
beautifully.
Boss
Caitlin,
337,
proud of you
that
on
has
all
been
fronts, but proud of you for
absolutely
handling this.
hilarious.
Truly, though, she's really special, and it's so tough to guard her.
You
It's
guys
also
are
so
welcome. Y'all
fascinating
welcome. Y'all
to
welcome.
watch her.
Well, for a little more on Caitlin, here's another Hall of Famer, Holly Rowe.
Well, the beauty of tonight's draft is all of these young women who are going to be drafted into the WNBA have grown up in an era where they could always dream of this possibility. There's a saying, if you can see her, you can be her. And that's what happened with Caitlin Clark. Growing up, going to Minnesota Lynx game, idolizing Maya Moore. Well, in Caitlin Clark's second grade class, she filled out this goal sheet. And look at the #1 goal she wrote down when she was a young child. Be in the WNBA, earn a basketball scholarship, meet Maya Moore. She's done all of these things. But the last one I wanted to add tonight, win the lottery. That might happen on this stage later tonight, too. There is also get a puppy, but I decided we should not bring her a puppy tonight. Caitlin has been so competitive for most of her life. When her older brother Blake decided to learn how to ride a bike one day, she insisted that her parents take the training wheels off her bike. So she learned how to ride it that day too. She is that competitive, but her work ethic has made her special. The work she has put in to be the most dynamic and exciting, exhilarating player in college basketball this season.
Honestly, you gotta give Caitlin Clark her 10s. Like, real shit, no hating. Like, I give Caitlin her 10s. You gotta understand what she did, how she did it, what she's doing. I want to see her win when she gets to the WNBA. I know she gets a lot of hate too, but shout out to Caitlin Clark for what she's done.
Oh, really cool shot of her elementary school, and we are about ready to get this draft started. To officially do that, we send things now to the podium, to the commissioner of the WNBA, Cathy Engelbert.
Good evening and welcome to the 2024 WNBA Draft presented by State Farm. It's an honor to be here as we celebrate the incredible talent that defines women's basketball and players who will become the future stars of the WNBA. The past few years, the words momentum and moment have been used to encapsulate the massive attention around women's sports. But as we gather here tonight, it's clear that women's sports, and specifically the WNBA, are more than a moment. Packed arenas, long lines, and impassioned fans have defined this class of players here tonight. And that excitement has already translated to the phrase sold out, wait list, and record breaking for the WNBA. The players being drafted here tonight are entering a league where the game is being played at an exceptional level. Our league has consistently delivered inspiration to fans worldwide. And as the longest tenured women's professional league in the U.S., we take it with great responsibility to continue to lift women's sports more broadly. And a shout out, thank you to our media and corporate partners, especially Disney, ESPN, who share our commitment to equity and empowerment. I've been reflecting a lot on how far we've come since I got here a few years ago. From my first draft in my living room during the pandemic with my 2 kids as my stagehands. And now as we embark on this draft journey tonight, thank you to the fans here in New York City and around the world. Let us celebrate the past achievements, embrace the present enthusiasm, and look forward to the future of the game. Thank you to those who have been witness to the past 27 WNBA seasons, and welcome to all of you who will become WNBA fans from today on. We look forward to seeing you at our games during our 28th season, tipping off on May 14th. Congratulations, class of 2024. Welcome to the W. Indiana Fever, you are on the clock. Thank you.
Well, with that, the draft officially underway here in Brooklyn. How about the Indiana Fever? This was a team that reached the playoffs for more than a decade straight, had a championship there.
Somebody's saying I'm behind in the chat, guys.
That team, but since
they haven't done their pick yet. Do y'all want me to refresh real quick?
Have had a treasure trove.
Do y'all want me to refresh real quick right now?
Couple of years. So, Rebecca, how about the young talent that they have now in Indiana?
Lynn has really done an incredible job over the course of the last couple of years rebuilding this franchise, and she's had a lot of picks with which to do it. What's fascinating this year, always the number one pick they're taking.
Maybe because I'm on this one. Did it come?
The way that it go, yeah. Got to play some more. It ain't my fault, it ain't my fault. Man, it ain't my fault, it ain't my fault. Big fat boy. Let's go.
It ain't my fault they getting mad. It ain't my fault. Get out your feelings, get a bag. It ain't my fault. Ran up $1 million, I got cash. It ain't my fault. Did everything, I drop it gas. It ain't my fault. I sent that check, I got respect. It ain't my fault. I just hopped up off a jet. It ain't my fault. Put a Billy on my neck. It ain't my fault. I'm a rookie in a vet. It ain't my fault. Oh my God, everything got dropped. Going #1, that's the way I rock. Keep on going up. They can't.
siempre me
Oh, Lord.
trataron.
Sorry, guys. A lot of people were saying it was so behind. I thought I could just do a refresh real quick. But ESPN's doing something weird. There it goes, there it goes. My bad, I just found it. In Espanol, where the hell's the English one? What the hell? I should have just, oh, watch. I should have just stayed on what I was on. What the heck?
Apoyándonos y vayan, compre los boletos, vaya y compren los boletos de una vez.
That's crazy.
Disfrutar, sonreír. Me encanta jugar baloncesto y eso nunca va a cambiar. ¿Cuál sería el objetivo primordial de esta temporada? Lo más importante, ser yo misma y disfrutar, y lo demás simplemente vendrá. Bueno, Holly, que quería o pensaba que le iba a decir ganar. No, por ahora simplemente ser ella misma y brindar todo su talento a su nuevo equipo, el Indiana Fever.
Caitlin going to exchange some high fives and handshakes with
Aquí está
some of her fans here in Brooklyn after she is the
Caitlin Clark saludando a los fanáticos aquí en Brooklyn. Ya la tenemos todos orgullosos de ella. La primera selección fue para Caitlin Clark, la chica de Iowa, nueva jugadora del Indiana Fever.
Phone call from the boss? Sorry.
This is gonna be the WNBA problem. Like, this is crazy. This don't make no sense. That it's just hard to find.
In this league, you can't lose a quarterback. You have strong conviction.
Everything for me starts with my dad. I believe that when we see ourselves represented, we begin to believe that we can too. The foundation hopes to inspire curiosity, expanding narratives, creating new dreams, and all of a sudden, it's not about feelings.
Yeah, I have no idea. I can't find it anywhere. I mean, they have it in Spanish, but I can't find it in English.
La WNBA, presentado por State Farm.
I even have DirecTV and WNBA is not on there. I was watching the countdown. The countdown is over with, so I can't click back on that.
Caitlin Clark, la primera selección junto a Calle Castorena, quien les habla aquí en el Garay. Ahí está la presentación y ya es entonces jugadora del Indiana Fever. Y ahora un equipo que usted tiene muy cerca está precisamente en el reloj. Se habla, o le hablo, del LA Sparks.
Here we go. I found it in English over here. Finally.
Samuelson, she's out now in Washington. So a few pieces out. How about
Finally.
in?
God, I have a headache now.
Into LA. Ari McDonald, now a member of the Sparks, and Kia Nurse moves to LA as well. And for LA, they have 2 of the top 4 picks of this draft. Rebecca, I know you've talked about there's a lot of different ways they could go here at number 2.
Well, we saw Kurt Miller. He knows how to rebuild a franchise. He was able to do that when he was with the Connecticut Sun, brought them to the playoffs in only their second year. What did you see of the additions that they got? We're all in the backcourt. What does this team need? It needs defense, rebounding, and rim protection. And what's really interesting, with the 3 players that you could consider taking here, they can all do that just in different ways. Cameron Brink, a 6'4", shot-blocking forward. Camila Cardoso, 6'7", but also brings rim protection and rebounding. And of course, Rickea Jackson, the 3-4 player. You can go with any of these 3 young
Shout
women.
out to everybody who appreciates the work and money and time that it costs to even host the stream and to make sure it's good for everybody. So thank you to the
Do we
people
want Cameron
who
Brink and Camila
appreciate
Cardoso,
it.
and then you give Chicago a chance to get Rickea Jackson? Or are they concerned with what Chicago's going to do? They don't want Rickea Jackson in Chicago because they don't want to see her there and go against her for Chicago. So do they take Rickea and then take a chance on getting 1 of 2 of the bigs? You kind of have to play the draft with what other teams might do as well.
All right, well, we're going to find out right now because the second pick of the draft is in. We head back to the podium right now to the commissioner for the selection for Los Angeles.
With the second pick in the 2024 WNBA draft, the Los Angeles Sparks select Cameron Brink, Stanford University.
Oh, you could
Congratulations,
see the
Cam.
Cameron as she
Congratulations,
celebrates with her
Cameron.
family.
Big W.
number
Everybody
2
comment
overall
Brink in the
pick,
chat.
who will get to stay in California after a decorated career at Stanford in which she won a national championship as a freshman. She is the number 2 overall pick of this 2024 draft and will head to the LA Sparks as a foundational piece of this rebuild out in LA.
And if you want rebounding and rim protection, you can't get much better than Cameron Brink. She led the nation this past season with 3.7 blocks per game, averaged about 12 boards a game as well. She is going to be good in the WNBA right away and also has a terrific upside. 6'4", long, elite when it comes to shot blocking and rebounding. Great skill set inside and to the perimeter.
Cameron Brink is the exact player that the LA Sparks can use. They were 11th in rebounds per game last season. They were last in opponent field goal percentage last season. The way she rebounds, the way she blocks shots, an immediate impact for Brink.
And she is with Holly Rowe.
Well, you are emotional. You are emotional. Tell me why. You have poured so much into this moment. What are you feeling?
I'm sorry. I'm going to cry. Oh, I'm an ugly crier. It's just such a nerve-wracking environment, but we worked so hard for this. And I just have to shout out all my girls. I'm so proud of all of us. What a great job we've done. I'm so proud of all of us. And I'm just so happy to be associated with all of them in the league, and I'm just very thankful.
You've been training since you were in high school with the best trainer in the WNBA, Susan Borchard. You have been building to this moment. You know, your godbrother, Steph Curry, has helped you. How will you take all that you have poured into yourself to the W?
I mean, I think I just need to keep leaning on my people. You've listed all of the amazing people in my life. And my godmother, Sonia Curry, is over there. Hi, godmama.
Mom and dad and brother, we're not forgetting you either.
I have to shout out my mom and my dad and my brother, Cy. It really takes a village. It's not a one-person job. And my friends, Jenna Brown, Brooke Dimitri, are in the crowd, so I'm just so blessed to have the people I have surrounding me.
I've read that there was a time in your life where you didn't love basketball. You had to fall in love with the game. How in love are you right now, and what will that look like as you put on that jersey for the LA Sparks, a once proud franchise trying to get back there?
I think I fall in love with the game even more just being here in New York with these girls. I feel like my passion is just reignited, and the college season's hard, but I'm just so looking forward to a new challenge and ready to get to work.
Congratulations, Cam.
Thank you.
All right, congratulations to Cameron Brink, the second pick of the draft. Now, the third selection will be made by Chicago because of this trade in which Phoenix received Kalia Copper, the former finals MVP. So Chicago slides into the third spot with a brand new head coach, Teresa Weatherspoon, a legend in this league. You can see her career accolades both in college, in the Olympics, as a pro, also what she's done in the NBA as a coach now, in the WNBA. It certainly has been an incredible career for T-Spoon.
There is no backing down in the heart and soul and body and being of Teresa Weatherspoon.
Teresa Weatherspoon, on-court leader for this Liberty squad.
I've been told as an 8th grader I would never be great playing this game. I get a chance to play on the 1988 Olympic team. We win the gold medal.
Teresa Weatherspoon at the buzzer, a three. Oh, she put it in. She put it in.
Those girls I had a chance to play with, they were my teammates, but they were more than my teammates. They were my friends and my friends for life.
Sorry that we missed the first pick, guys.
Well,
we caught the
Teresa
interview of it. It was
Weatherspoon
Caitlin
has
Clark at
already
number
accomplished
one.
so much, and now on to this next challenge. And Rebecca, this is a woman who you know very well.
Teresa Weatherspoon and I were teammates for 5 years with the New York Liberty, and anytime a new coach takes over, you wonder what is their style, what is their identity going to be, and if they're anything like Spoon, it's going to be toughness, defense, and passion. She was the Defensive Player of the Year the first year of the WNBA. The first week of practices in year 2, she got in a stance, got up in the guards, and just said, DPY, try to score on me. Thankfully, she didn't do that to me because I was a post player. This is a team that's going to have a lot of very good defenders.
Let me just say this. As we were watching that tape of Teresa Weatherspoon, I would run through a wall for Teresa Weatherspoon. There's not anything she could tell me to do that I would be like, probably not. Anything she said is what I would do. We had Don Staley on the set, Elle and I, for SportsCenter, and Coach Staley said that rookies need coaches that ignite them with confidence, that tell them exactly what to do out there on the floor. That is the type of coach that Teresa Weatherspoon is, and what this next rookie is going to get.
All right, we're going to find out who this next rookie is. Back to the podium. Here's Kathy Engelbert with the number 3 overall selection.
With the third pick in the 2024 WNBA draft, the Chicago Sky select Camila Cardoso, University of South Carolina.
Well, it has been quite a few weeks for Camila Cardoso, the most outstanding player at the Final Four, an absolutely incredible NCAA tournament, and now the number 3 overall pick of the 2024 WNBA draft as she goes to the Chicago Sky.
What a perfect fit for Camila Cardoso, the Chicago Sky, and Teresa Weatherspoon. What a journey for Camila. ACC Co-Defensive Player of the Year, SEC Sixth Woman of the Year, to SEC Defensive Player of the Year. She is efficient. She's dominant. She can finish on the inside. She can block shots on the defensive end. This is a beautiful fit for Camila. I'm excited for her.
And certainly fits a need for Chicago. This is a team that lacks size. No player on their roster bigger than 6'3" or 6'4". A team that's built right now to run and push pace. And one of the areas that Camila impressed so many was how every single time down the floor she outran her opponents. Good rim runner. Perfect fit here for Chicago.
And the draft room in Chicago, they are understandably excited about the addition of Camila Cardoso. And Camila is with Holly Rowe.
Camila, you started playing basketball when you were young because your older sister Jessica did. How special is it that she is here with your mother from Brazil to celebrate you tonight?
For me, it's really special that she's here. She's one of my biggest inspirations. She's the reason why I'm here right now, because she's inspired me to play basketball. So I'm just so thankful that she's able to be here.
You have had to sacrifice maybe more than any other player here at the draft. You had to leave home from Brazil at 15 years old. You didn't speak the language. And here you are. Why did you believe in yourself so much at such a young age?
I had a goal to be here tonight and give my family a better life. So I'm just so thankful that I was able to be here.
You have done that, and you will give your family a better life. What do you know about Chicago? They will love and embrace you there.
Yeah, I'm just so excited to get there.
All right. Thank you, Camilla. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, Dawn Staley calls Camilla Cardoso the separator. She was that throughout the NCAA tournament as she gets a big hug from her head coach. Camilla Cardoso goes number 3 overall to the Chicago Sky. Meanwhile, the LA Sparks back on the clock after that number 2 overall pick of Cameron Brink. They now select number 4 overall. Who will they add to Cameron Brink? And how about LA and where they are right now in this moment as a franchise? They've been rebuilding. They're looking to get back to the promised land, and Holly Rowe has a little more on that.
Well, it's hard to believe that the LA Sparks have not been in the playoffs for the last 3 years, and that franchise is undergoing some change right now, and it is much needed. They've just hired a new GM in Reagan Pili. They have a new team president in Christian Monger. These are both women who have devoted their life to basketball. Christine has a great background in the WNBA with the Las Vegas Aces, and so we are hopeful that that team is investing in the future of this franchise. They have much bigger news coming out about some of their player health and welfare that they are improving around the Sparks, so let's hope that franchise gets back to where it should be, and that is in the WNBA playoffs.
Well, we certainly would expect that sometime in the near future. And how about who's going to join them and join Cameron Brink? The number 4 overall pick is in. Back to the podium we go with Commissioner Kathy Engelbert.
With the 4th pick in the 2024 WNBA draft, the Los Angeles Sparks select Rickea Jackson, University of Tennessee.
Well, Rickea Jackson, the number 4 overall pick after a fantastic finish to her senior season. Drea talked earlier about the possibility of having Jackson's wing guard skills with size joining one of the posts. That's exactly what LA gets. Cameron Brink at 2, and now Rickea Jackson at 4. A foundation for the Sparks to build upon, and one that has to be very exciting for that fan base. How about Jackson, just one of 5 SEC players to average at least 20 points and 5 rebounds in multiple seasons over the last 25 seasons.
Rickea Jackson was the most coveted wing in this draft. Great size and athletic ability, has an explosive first step that gets her to the rim, can post up smaller players, and has terrific footwork to finish around the rim. She's shown that she can be very good in the pick and roll and isolation situations.
As a former Lady Vol, I have to say we are all so proud of Rickea and her journey. And as a basketball analyst, I've been saying all season, she's a pro. Her ability to hit tough shots. In her last game at Tennessee, she put up 33 points on 60% from the field. She's a bucket, she's a natural scorer, and a great choice for LA.
And in LA, yeah, they're excited. Little watch party, they're ready to go. Rickea Jackson is the newest member of the LA Sparks, and she is with Holly.
Well, you know, as we look at your skill set, Rickea, I believe that you are one of the most ready-made pros to step in and make an impact this season in the WNBA. What is it about your game that the Sparks are going to be like, okay, yes, she is ready to go?
Yeah, I feel like I'm just very versatile. I can play multiple positions. There's still room to grow, and I'm willing to just be a sponge and continue to be a better player.
Of course, yes. Your mom, Cayenne, is here tonight. She was a great player herself. She won a championship at a lower college division, but was a terrific player. How has your family helped you get to this moment?
My family is the reason why I'm here. I do everything for them. You know, if it wasn't for my brothers, I wouldn't have even picked up a basketball. And, you know, my mom just instilling greatness and knowledge and, you know, always keeping God number 1. That just really just made me to the player who I am today.
Okay, to the LA Sparks fans, you are the first draftee that I think did a wardrobe change from the orange carpet to here. They're getting a little sizzle, a little bedazzle. Tell us what the Sparks fans are going to be falling in love with.
They're just gonna be falling in love with my personality, you know. I just like to
As they should.
Just everything, you know. I'm just excited to build new relationships, and I'm just ready to win.
The greats of the Vols, Lady Vols, Candace Parker played there. You are now stepping into that kind of similar dynasty. What does that mean to you as a Lady Vol?
It means a lot. You know, Candace with the Tennessee was at LA, and just to even be in that conversation is just crazy in itself. So, you know, I just think it's pretty cool.
All right, very cool. Congratulations. The Sparks are so lucky.
Thank you.
Well, Rakia Jackson, Cameron Brink, both members of the Sparks. 4 picks down, many more to come. Number 5 up next. Best available, a lot of talent left. A lot of fans here enjoying the 5th pick coming up next.
Hit that pose, take that flick, check your angle, post that. Hit that pose, take that flick, check your angle, post that. Hit that pose, take that flick, check your angle, post that.
Pick in the 2024 WNBA draft, the Indiana Fever select Caitlin Clark, University of Iowa.
Well, Caitlin Clark hugging her family, her brothers, Blake and Colin, her father Brent, her mother Ann, and heading to the podium. She is officially a member of the Indiana Fever after as decorated a collegiate career as we have ever seen.
Smile. Prest has you covered.
Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's that slim, thick, crumble skin, 5'5" to 10. Hair done, bills paid, catch me sliding in a Benz. I ain't looking for no man, I ain't recruiting no new friends. Louis bag filled with bands, gone sexy, do your dance. Get it sexy, get it sexy.
Today. 4 picks down, 5th pick coming. Dallas Wings are on the clock. Let's take a look at their 2023 season. Went 22-18, their best record since 2008, back when they were in Detroit. Swept Atlanta in the first round, their first series win since 2009, and then Las Vegas en route to their 2nd straight championship, eliminating Dallas from the playoffs. This is a Dallas team that is dealing with some injury, though. Satu Sabali going to miss some time, but still a lot of talent at the core of the Dallas Wings.
Yes, certainly. And after watching the playoffs last year, you come into this draft thinking they need guards with size. Their small guards were exposed in their 2nd round loss to the Vegas Aces. But at the same time, the Satu Sabali injury, curious how long she will be out. That might make them look for a power forward, but like Aaliyah Edwards. But if they're going big guard, J.C. Sheldon would certainly fit that bill.
Yeah, I mean, the one area also that Dallas struggled was three-point shooting. When you look at, they were last in three-point field goal percentage. They were tied for 8th in three-point field goals made per game. So a big guard that can knock down threes. Defensive-minded, of course, would fit in Dallas. That's what I'm looking for.
All right, well, the pick is in. We're going to find out right now who the Wings will select with the number 5 overall pick of the 2024 WNBA draft. Here is the commissioner.
With the 5th pick in the 2024 WNBA draft, The Dallas Wings select J.C. Sheldon, Ohio State University.
Well, there you go. J.C. Sheldon had so much success at Ohio State. Of course, last year, a deep tournament run. Talked about the three-point shooting, Drea. You talked about the need for a bigger guard, Rebecca. And J.C. Sheldon goes to a Dallas team that has so many pieces in place to be a contender. And with J.C., they get something that maybe they didn't have and something that they really need.
I mean, this is a veteran, played her entire 5-season career at Ohio State. She's a bucket, 2,026 career points, 6th most in Ohio State history. But for me, it's also her speed, the energy that she plays with and that she brings to the court. It's relentless. She gets out in transition. She can push the pace. She finds her teammates. And yes, she can knock down shots.
She certainly fits the bill for a big guard who can be defensive-minded. She has a high motor, plays with energy on both ends of the floor, has nice driving ability, puts pressure at the rim, really good in ball screens as well, can get to her mid-range. She is a really nice fit here with the Dallas Wings.
Well, JC is with Holly.
Okay, I want to start with your family. Your dad's a basketball coach. Your mom was a terrific track athlete. They have instilled in you to be a terrific athlete, which you are. 39 20-point games. How have they helped make you the player you are today?
Oh my gosh, they're everything. They've done so much for me, especially their support throughout my college career and really my whole life, but they mean everything to me.
You joined this Dallas Wings team, and they are a team that needs scoring on the perimeter, but you've got Arike Ogunbowale. How can you fit in and flow with someone that likes the ball in their hands and can score, but you assist at a high level?
Absolutely, I'm really excited, especially the love for the game that we all share. I think it's going to be really fun to compete out there and just push each other to be better.
I know that Emma is dying to get over here. She is waiting. You are the best cheerleader ever. She really has been your best cheerleader this whole career, 5 years at Ohio State. How has she lifted you?
In so many ways. She's made a huge impact on me and my family, and she has no idea. And it's been cool to see really the whole world, just to see how special she is and how much of an impact she makes.
We've fallen in love with you. And you yell during opponents' free throws, and you cause a lot of people to miss. I noticed that, so great job by you. Are you proud of her?
Yeah.
Very proud. All right. Well, thank you, and congratulations to all of you. Thank you.
A wonderful moment there as Sheldon goes to Dallas, number 5 overall. Now the Washington Mystics on the clock with a number 6 overall pick. We know this is a Washington team that played a tight little 2-game series with New York last year in the playoffs, but they've now had significant pieces move on. Natasha Cloud gone, Elena Deladon not playing this season. So interesting how Washington now has to sort of rebuild or look at their future in a different way than they maybe otherwise would have.
Perhaps their most important returning piece, though, is Shakira Austin. This is a young woman who has a future as a perennial all-star, and what they need is a player who can complement her, play alongside her. They're looking for a stretch 4 who would certainly fit that bill, potentially a player like Aaliyah Edwards, who plays on different areas of the floor than Shakira Austin. That's key.
Yeah, I was thinking those two could be an incredible 1-2 punch, being on the floor together, the way they pass, the way they find each other, also their energy on the boards together could be huge. And the one thing I know is whatever rookie ends up going to Washington, I've called games at that place, as you have as well, that crowd is electric. They show up for their team, so I think that's going to be a big key.
4-5 punch, right?
4-5 punch, big to big.
Punch.
All right, we're going to see if that's exactly what happens here with a little 4-5 punch. The pick is in. Back to the podium is the commissioner with the selection.
With the 6th pick in the 2024 WNBA draft, the Washington Mystics select Aaliyah Edwards, University of Connecticut.
Aaliyah Edwards, the number 6 overall pick. And I'll tell you what, our desk is hot, nailing these predictions right now as Edwards goes to Washington and will be Shakira Austin's teammate with that 4-5 punch in the front court. Big hugs all the way around for Aaliyah Edwards. as she has so many of her UConn contingent in the building, teammates, coaching staff. Saw Leah's family. See Paige and AZ Fudd here celebrating as well. And Aaliyah Edwards, after such a steady, successful career at Connecticut, back in the Final Four this season, after so many did not think they'd be able to make a run like that with all the injuries they sustained. Aaliyah, a huge reason why they did, and now ready for the next step in her pro career. It begins in Washington with the Mystics.
One of the things I consistently heard when talking to coaches and GMs is that Aaliyah Edwards already knows how to be a pro. Not only because she went to UConn and they produce great pros, but she's played with the Canadian national team, including in the last Olympics. And over her 4-year career at UConn, she became a consistent force, finishing around the rim, range out to 15 feet, drives well from the free throw line as well, and can be an outstanding passer within a system offense.
And again, we've already said it, but we love it when the stats support it. Washington struggled on the glass, 10th in rebounds per game, 11th in opponent rebounds per game. Aaliyah Edwards and Shakira Austin can fix that together.
Well, Holly Rowe is with Aaliyah right now.
It is hard when you hear that name called. You just get kind of like overwhelmed for a minute, don't you?
Whew. I can take a breath now. Oh my God. Yeah, it's amazing. It's a dream come true, and to actually walk your dream, it means a lot.
I know that as you walk up to that stage, I see the love for your mom and your dad. Your mom was your coach as a kid. Your brother helped coach you. You guys have built this as a group. What did they coach you to do to be such a consistent, excellent player? I just think of consistency and excellence when I think of you.
I mean, they knew me pretty well because they were family first and foremost, but yeah, excellence and just building the foundation into the player that I am. I had to push myself, you know, being the coach's kid it's a lot of expectations, but I pride myself on that and set myself to a higher standard.
You have held yourself to a high standard, and I want to talk about your Canadian national team. There's a lot of kids in Canada watching tonight. You've been on the senior national team. You have played in Olympics. How are you inspiring and representing young women in Canada and beyond?
Oh my gosh, just an overload of love and mad love from Canada across the border. I get so many messages and support, and I feel all the love, but I'm just really grateful to make an impact here in the States and to kind of open the doors. Just to open the doors for all the little girls who wish they could be in my position and will be in my position in the future. So just to lead the way so they can build their own footprints.
Okay, and I think it's a pretty quick flight to Washington for Canada, so we'll get some Canadians down there.
Yeah, bring all the Canadians to Washington. Let's go.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Oh, congratulations to Aaliyah Edwards. Meanwhile, Chicago is on the clock at 7 because of a recent trade just a couple days ago. Minnesota trading back one selection. They get a swap in 2026. You look at this trade, moving up just one pick, and it makes you think, hey, Chicago has someone in mind that they thought wasn't going to make it past 7 that they want to take right here.
And when you talk to teams around the league, everyone thought that Chicago was coveting Angel Reese. And so would Angel Reese have gotten past the 7th pick if they hadn't made that trade? Probably not. This is a Chicago team, even though they already have gotten a big, they can get bigger.
Get ready, everybody. Get ready, get ready.
We talked about earlier with the head coach leading the way and Teresa Weatherspoon to pour into Angel Reese, teach defense, energy, confidence. Angel Reese already has those things. Those two combined, if this ends up being the pick, could be really tough for opponents to have to go against.
All right, after an incredible collegiate career, will it be Angel Reese in Chicago? We find out now. The 7th pick is in. Back to the podium goes Kathy Engelbert.
With the 7th pick in the 2024 WNBA draft, the Chicago Sky select Angel Reese, LSU.
My girl.
Well, there it is, Angel Reese, the 7th overall pick of this draft. a champion at LSU a season ago. A double-double machine. Her head coach, Kim Mulkey, here to celebrate. Had 34 double-doubles last season, the most in a single season in D1 history. An All-American, an SEC Player of the Year, and now Angel Reese, a member of the Chicago Sky.
I've called her Angel Relentless Reese. When it comes to passion and energy and love for the game, Angel is at the top tier level. She plays so hard. She has such a high motor. Those are the things that got her here. But her work ethic and the time that she's committed already to putting into her game will keep her in the league.
What do you call her?
Angel Relentless Reese.
Well, she calls herself a dog, and that's certainly the type of player that Teresa Weatherspoon can build around. She's strong, explosive, an elite rebounder, especially when she gets on the offensive glass. This is a great fit for Angel Reese because this is also a Chicago team that can potentially keep both of their first-round picks.
All right, Angel Reese is with Holly Rowe.
Well, Angel, you told me yesterday that you were talking to some veteran players and they told you it's not the number that you go, it's the fit of the team. How does this team fit you and your style?
I'm just so excited. I get to play with Camilla. I've been playing against her since high school, so I'm excited to play with Camilla, and Teaspoon is amazing, and she's done some great things, and I'm excited to be coached by her.
The thing that I've admired about you, everywhere you've gone in your career, from high school to LSU, you win. How will you infuse that winning style and culture to Chicago?
Just coming in and being competitive, having an open mind every day to just want to work, and I'm just excited to learn from my vets.
You have helped elevate the women's basketball game. You have helped elevate the attention that we're having on this draft. What are you proud of that you've helped build in basketball right now?
Being able to leave my impact. So many different people came out today and how they can relate to me. So a kid from Baltimore not supposed to be here, and just happy, and my mom is here and my brother is here, and I wouldn't be able to do it without them.
This kid from Baltimore is supposed to be here. Thank you, Angel.
Thank you.
Well, Angel Reese, the 7th overall pick of the 2024 WNBA draft, gets a big hug from her head coach, Kim Mulkey. How about Angel Reese and Camilla Cardoso together in Chicago? Sky fans have to be excited. The draft rolls on in a moment.
Shoot. Okay, I'll shoot.
Oh yeah, Benny, this the one.
Ain't no way that I can fall cause I'm focused, and I'm still giving it my all when I'm hopeless. I gotta look forward to tomorrow, I'm in motion, and I can't give up, I work too hard on this close, and I won't even, I'm on it. Take chances, it's my moment, and I be giving it my all cause I'm chosen. All locked in, I'm devoted, I know that I just want it. I be giving it my all, it's my moment, and I gotta take care of my family, so I'm stressing too, and I had to cut off my right hand, that's what success will do. Should've played my
won't I bet your be on the floor. Big carbon here like Mayweather. Tula come through and blow up. Got millions out there rap. They hate her, but they stole the flow. Got back in after back in coming. I stole the show. Don't run up on that bitch. She a head case. All she do is shoot. I signed my.
The beat that they just put behind it, showing her highlights and just her journey, I'm so emotional. I'm so happy for Angel. I'm so proud of her. She deserves this. She's going to be a great asset and pickup. She's going to a great team. They had to do a trade to get my girl to make sure they got her. Like, shout out to Angel Reese. So proud of her. Camilla and Angel on the same team. Is it civil? Like we
Them
you?
exclusively on ABC and streaming
That's
on
dope. They
ESPN
really fought for her on
Plus.
exactly.
First round of the draft rolling on, 7 picks down. And
From
now the
Chi-Town
Minnesota
Barbie,
Lynx with the
and the
8th
Chicago
selection. This is the Lynx
fan
team
base
that
is really
traded
waiting for
back
her.
on
Like
selection.
they're dope.
Now
We
in
streaming
that
Sky
8th
games.
spot,
Oh, we're Sky
you
fan
know
now.
this is a Lynx
We're
team
definitely.
that they haven't been able to fully rebuild because they're too good at reloading and just competing enough. So here they are at 8. They also get the swap in that deal with Chicago for 2026, where there could be a lot of talent.
And they made some really nice moves in free agency. They shored up their backcourt, Courtney Williams and Natisha Heidemann, to join Kayla McBride, who is having another outstanding season overseas. They've got Diamond Miller already on the wing. So this is a team, when you look at their roster, Jessica Shepard not going to play this year. They just traded Milic away, got Sika Kone as part of that trade. But when you look at their needs, they look like they need a front court player, a rebounder, a player who just shores up their front line.
Yeah, in the front court, and also an area they struggled was three-point shooting. If they could combine those two things, maybe a stretch big, someone that could knock down threes, defensive-minded, of course, when you're playing for Cheryl Reeve. This is a storied organization. They know what it means to win championships, so a tough, gritty player that's a winner is going to be important here.
Yeah, not that far removed from 4 titles in a 7-year period. Back to the podium. The pick is in. Here is the commissioner, Kathy Engelbert, with the selection.
With the 8th pick in the 2024 WNBA draft, the Minnesota Lynx select Alyssa Pili, University of Utah.
So Alyssa Pili goes number 8 to Minnesota. This is a player who is such an efficient scorer everywhere on the floor, has a unique offensive game. And Rebecca, we saw her play against really good South Carolina defense and still be able to put up points. This is a talented offensive player who very much looking forward to seeing how that translates to the W, especially under the tutelage of Cheryl Reeve.
Put up points, put up 37 points in that matchup. Alyssa Pili is the most unique player in the draft. She's only 6 feet tall, but she can score on any size defender. A good shooter, Drea, with strength, great footwork, and a special savvy offensively. She can also really pass, which is something that Cheryl Reeve covets from her bigs. One GM said she is the second best offensive player in this draft to Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, and what's really special, we talked about three-point shooting. 55% from the field this season, 30% from three. She has the ability to stretch the floor. She is also physical. She works for position. She's not afraid of contact. The toughness that she brings to Minnesota is huge.
Averaged the 4th most points in D1 over the last 2 seasons, and Alyssa is with Holly.
Well, Alyssa Pili, you have come so far from Alaska to Utah to Southern California to be here tonight. I know your whole family is here. Tell me what it means to you to be representing all of them.
It means everything. My family's everything to me, and they've helped me get here. Without them, I wouldn't be standing up on that stage, and I owe everything to them.
You have, everywhere I've seen you play this season, there are lines and lines and lines of people to get there and see you play. From your Samoan heritage, your Polynesian heritage, and your indigenous heritage. How are you inspiring people who are like you that this is possible?
A lot of indigenous and Polynesian girls don't get to see that role model, and I'm just so blessed that I could be in the position to be that for them.
I love your beautiful, yes. I love your beautiful tribal print skirt. This means something special to you tonight. How are you representing?
I'm just representing them with pride. I had to include the tribal in my dress. And, everything it took to get here, their support just pushed me through and, really excelled me to get to this stage.
Okay, I'm going to quote Dawn Staley. They played you earlier this year, and she said, "We can't stop her." Good luck to everybody in the WNBA, and congratulations to Coach Lynn Roberts at Utah, who helped pour into you. How will you immediately impact the league?
I think just with my physicality and my versatility, I'm willing to do whatever team needs me to, so I'm excited to just learn and grow from that.
Cheryl Reeve is absolutely going to love you. I know her style, and she is going to love you, which is why she drafted you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, well, that is the 8th pick, Alyssa Pili to Minnesota. How about the 9th selection? Right back to the podium for the 9th pick and the second of the night from Dallas. Here's the commissioner.
With the 9th pick in the 2024 WNBA draft, the Dallas Wings select Carla Leite from France.
And this is certainly a point in the draft where teams start looking for players for the future. And Leite is one of those. She's only 20 years old. A true point guard, has been described as having a ton of wiggle to her game. A flashy passer like Marine Johannes, which is no surprise because she is also French. Quickness gets her into the paint, gets her to the free throw lines, and she led the French league in free throw attempts a game this past season.
She's also a really scrappy player. When I was watching some of her games, a lot of the plays that she made were off of broken plays where she just didn't give up on the ball. She pursues it. She is elite at getting downhill, getting into the paint, finding her teammates. When you think about her playing potentially with Arike Agumbawale, playing with the post players that are going to run with her in transition. Great pick, like you said, Rebecca, for the future for Dallas.
All right, so now the Connecticut Sun up the 10th overall selection. This is a Connecticut team that's had a lot of success in recent years. They have not gotten to the tippy top of the mountain, but they have come oh so close. See, they lost in the finals in an epic 5-game series with Washington in 2019. Then semifinals, back to the finals in 2022, falling to the Vegas juggernaut, and then a semifinal loss in a hard-fought series against New York a season ago. You see over the last 5 years their success. But Rebecca, this might be the final run for serious members of this core being able to play together for Connecticut.
Yeah, they have the core pieces that have helped them have so much success over the years, but most of those pieces are free agents after this season. This is a team that does not have a lot of holes to fill. Wouldn't be surprised if they too took a pick for the future. But yes, you wonder, is this the last season that they'll have that core group together because so many are free agents?
And whoever it is has to be defensive minded.
Hey guys, we're going to stream this next pick.
A game, scored 18 and a half points.
The number 10 pick.
Turnovers. If you know anything, you know Steph.
And then I'm going to do a Spaces tonight.
To play defense. So whoever they're looking for, I bet a lot of defensive film is what they paid attention to.
All right, the selection is in. Who does Connecticut take? We find out right now.
With the 10th pick in the 2024 WNBA draft, the Connecticut Sun select Leila Lacan from France.
So France stays hot with back-to-back picks.
Leila Lacan is 5'11", a big guard who is a good straight-line driver. She was told to me might be the most skilled and pro-ready international in the draft. Athletic, changes speeds well, good at reading ball screens, and yes, a player that you don't expect to come over right away, can continue to develop and learn and be ready when she joins the WNBA.
Please go watch the U19 World
Literally
Championship game against Japan.
proud
She took
of Angel.
over in that.
Crazy.
She kind of reminds me of Hayes, who just retired from the Connecticut Sun, and her ability to get downhill, those long strides.
She's out, guys. She got this. Like, she has a lot of work upcoming. I'm just so proud of her. Happy for her. Let me show y'all what Camilla said. I thought that was really cute. I think I just shared it.
I think it's going to be great. She's a great player. I'm a great player. I think it's going to be great. She's a great player. I'm a great player. So two great players together. Nobody's going to get no rebounds on us.
What y'all think about that?
I think it's going to be great. She's a great player. I'm a great player. So two great players together. Nobody's going to get no rebounds on us. I think it's going to be great. She's a great.
Dope. Dope.
The Chicago Sky select.
Look at my girl work though.
The Chicago Sky select.
That hug with her and Milky, really, yeah. Lajay posted AR10. Everybody's been showing her a bunch of love. These are our new colors. These are our new school. Best big duo in basketball history. Camilla versus Angel was like one of the biggest rivalries in NCAA college basketball. So to see them as teammates now is definitely going to be dope. Definitely going to be dope.
With the 7th pick in the 2024 WNBA draft, the Chicago Sky select Angel Reese, LSU.
So
with
beautiful.
The 7th pick.
I mean, when I say like people are really, really happy that Angel Reese is headed, like let me check in on Quita because I know Quita was like so hype.
Dallas Wings select Carla Leite. She is a point guard from France.
I know that Quita was mad lit to get Angel because her and her mom was both hoping that she got there. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Look at this. She deserves this, man. I like UConn too. Shout out to my girl. But anyways, guys, it was a pleasure streaming tonight. Angel Reese was drafted number 7. We are now Chicago Sky fans. They made sure they got her. They did a trade to get her. And you guys got to think that 2026 class is going to be a great class. They did a trade to make sure they, from then, to make sure they get Angel. So that's dope. Don't worry about the number. Number 7 is still a good number. Completion, just full circle moment for her. I'm just so proud of her. I'm going to hop off. I will be back another day. If you guys have Twitter, I'm going to do a spaces tonight. So if you guys have Twitter, you can follow me on there. Make sure y'all get y'all jerseys and stuff like that. Support Chicago Sky. Follow them on Twitter. Follow them on everything. Just make sure like they see that Angel Reese impact. Okay. Love y'all so much. I have a great night. Go Tigers.
Yo, it was back in 07, did a couple of tapes, did a couple DVDs, made a couple mistakes. Didn't know what I was doing, but I put on a cape. Now it's which world tour should I go on the tape? See, you told me I would lose, but I won. I might cop a million Jimmy Choos just for fun, cause bitches couldn't take what was in me. Australia, Sydney, might run up in Disney. Out in LA with Lindsay, got the eye of the tiger, the lion of Judah. Now it's me and my time, it's just me and my prime. Everything I tried to teach them, they gon' see it in time. Tell them bitches get a stick, I'm done leading the blind. Got 2 shows tonight, that's Brooklyn and Dallas. Then the private party at the Buckingham Palace. Which means I gotta fly like a movie, no commercial. That's Young Money, Cash Money, yeah, I'm universal. I couldn't buy my mother a couch. Now I'm sitting at the clothes and bought my mother a house. You can never understand why I grind like I do. Micaiah and Jelani, why I grind like I do. Cause even when my daddy was on crack, I was crack. Now the whole album crack. You ain't gotta skip a track. I ain't gotta get a plaque. I ain't gotta get awards. I just walk up out the door. All the girls will applaud. All the girls will come in. As long as they understand that I'm fighting for the girls that never thought could win. Cause before they could begin, you told them it was the end. But I am here to reverse the curse that they live in. Got 2 bones to pick, I'ma only choose one. You might get addressed on the second album, which means you can breathe till I motherfucking say so. So all my bad bitches, I could see your halo.